Something Sweet with Carrie and Alyssa. Hey girl,
Hey girl.
welcome to Something Sweet Podcast with Carrie and Alyssa.
Woo.
Recording Thursday night, so we haven't done anything too crazy since last time we recorded. Although you did take Jordan to somewhere really fun today. What was it?
I did. Okay. So his school, we try to do like different fundraisers throughout the month. So we try to do like a bunch of like restaurant nights because, you got to get dinner anyway. So then,
Mm-hmm.
you go to like Red Robin or Chipotle or something like that. So we try to do those every month, but then we try to do like a fun one that you could do as a family. So
Okay.
today was Urban Air,
Oh,
and
was it
it
Urban
was
Air?
so. Mm-hmm.
They had so much
Yep.
cool stuff there.
So many cool things. Like Jordan loves that one, and he has always been really afraid to do the zip
The zip
line.
line. Mm-hmm.
And today he literally said in the car, he goes, "Mama, I'm gonna do it." And I said,
Aw.
"Okay." And he goes, "No, I pinky swear." He was like, "You can break my pinky if I don't." I was like, "Well, I wouldn't do
Okay.
that, but okay."
That's so
So,
funny.
as soon as we got there, that was the first thing he did, and that's the video that I was like, I just posted on my story. You got to go watch it because it was so funny. That's why I was cracking up because I wasn't last time he got up there and he did like he would like pretend like he was going to go, and then he'd be like, "I'm too afraid,"
Oh,
and then he'd come all the way down, and then he'd go back up, and he'd, "I'm too afraid." And so today he literally went up there. He was the only one. It was just him and the lady that worked there.
uh-huh.
And he went up there and he just started to go. And I was like cracking up because I'm like, I wasn't expecting it. I was
Yeah.
expecting the whole back and forth, like me being like, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was so funny. But yeah, he had so much fun. So
That's
we were
so
there for
cool.
like maybe like 2.5 hours. And then we came back home and ate
Yeah.
dinner and yeah, got ready. So
Oh, Gary
for
posted a
the
picture
pod,
and I thought it was so funny because he was in some kind of contraption like upside down, but his hair just totally blended in with the seat. So when I first looked at it, I'm like, he really did look bald. And I was like, who is that? And then I was like, oh, it's
it was like, I don't even know how to describe how he looked because you could tell his like whole like face was like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's probably why he looked different
it
too,
looks
because he
so
was
weird.
upside down.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I was like he just looked like a little bald man. It was so
Literally.
funny.
He goes, Mama, take a picture. And he's upside down. And he's like
Yeah.
this, upside down. He's like, take the picture. I'm like, okay. So I took the picture and he just thought that was the coolest thing. He loves that thing where he goes upside down.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I just couldn't believe he literally went on the zip line as soon as we got there today. And before we left, he goes, I have to do the zip line one more time. I said, okay.
Aw.
So he went
I
and did
love
it one more
that.
time. Yeah. So he's
So
like getting
brave.
over his fears. Now, if he
Right.
could love roller coasters, that would be amazing.
We'll get
He
there.
can get over
We'll
that
get
fear.
there.
Yeah.
So two things. So one, I thought of this when I saw the picture because obviously the seat was black and obviously Jordan has black hair.
Hmm.
So, Parker definitely has black hair, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no doubt about it. He's
Yeah.
Native American,
Yeah.
whatever. One
Yeah.
time I don't know if he got pulled over. I think maybe he was like smoking somewhere and a cop like rolled up or whatever. And the cop came up to him and was talking to him. And then I think he looked at his license because it does it say your hair color on your license? It
Hmm.
does. Okay.
It does. It says your
So,
hair and your eye color.
okay, that's what I thought. So he
Yeah.
had his license and it obviously says black hair. And the cop said to him, he was like, he was like, black hair. He was like, only black people have black hair. I know.
Where was he at? Was he in
In New
Michigan?
York, in Buffalo.
Oh,
No, this was
I'm like,
years
was he in
ago.
Michigan?
No.
It's like, what part of Michigan?
But
Like,
can
I
you
was so
believe
mad.
that?
Oh my gosh.
Like the audacity to say that?
That's
Like,
so crazy.
what are you talking about? And Parker's like,
Like, no,
no,
I
I'm Native
actually
American.
I was born with black hair.
You were?
I had jet black hair and like very light eyes.
That's so
That's how I
interesting
was
because
born.
I've always heard of kids being born with like super light hair or blonde hair and having even
Hmm.
blonde hair like as a kid or
My
toddler and then
sister,
it gets darker. But
my sister was the complete opposite.
I
She
didn't
had
know it did the
blonde
other
hair,
way.
and we both have like this color hair now. So
Yeah.
like, how did I go from black hair to this? And she went from blonde, like bleach blonde, to like this.
Hmm.
Like, I don't understand. Yeah.
Do you have auburn in your hair or is it just like a light brown?
It's a light brown, but like my hair reflects red, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Mine does too. They always say I
Yeah.
have auburn in my hair. I don't know.
Like, yeah, but like if I'm under, like, especially when I used to work at the restaurant I worked at, the lights that were on the bar, like,
Hmm.
area, they would reflect so much in my hair that I looked like I always got my hair done. So customers would, because, they were like regulars and stuff. They're like, "Did you get your hair done?" I'm like, "No, the light just reflects red. I don't know." Like, you know, it
That's
just
so
does.
funny.
So
Aw,
yeah. Yeah.
it's
So I
cute.
don't, but I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like right
No,
now
I
it
get
doesn't look red, but
it.
it just reflects red. Yeah.
I totally get it.
Okay, I
Um,
have to drink this because I'm literally dying of thirst, and I told you I'm waiting to drink it on the pod.
oh
So let me
yeah,
just
okay.
interrupt for a second. Oh, how cute it matches my nails. Okay, so this is
You're
the.
so
It's
funny.
called. I didn't even do that on purpose. This is Cove Prebiotic Soda. It's the pink slushy flavor.
I've
I
never
got
even
some
heard
new
of it.
drinks. Yeah, it was at Target. I got some new drinks to try from Target. I wanted like a fun bevy on the pod, so I told you bevy,
Bevy.
and you were like, I love it. So yeah, so it has zero sugars, 10 calories. I don't know. So I'm gonna try it on the pod since we don't drink energy drinks like that anymore.
I mean, speak for yourself. I had a Red Bull today.
Oh my God, this is really good though.
Is
Okay,
it?
well, funny you said that. Yeah, no, it's really good. Hold on, let me have one more sip and then I'll tell you. Yeah, very good. Mm-mm-mm. That's just what I needed. I wanted a fun beverage. Okay. So today when I was at Target, sorry, we'll come back to yours. I'm just going to tell you real
You're good.
quick
You're good.
about the beverages. Okay. So I was at Target today, and it's funny because Alyssa was texting me, and when I did get your message, I was dropping Jordan off at school, but he had a half day, and I wanted to
Mm,
go to the store before I picked him up. And so it's easier to go right when I drop him off because nobody's really there. I can get in and out. I mean,
mm-hmm.
basically it was like an hour, but it's fine because that was just me BSing. Um, but I haven't had an Alani in like, months. Like
Mm-hmm.
literal,
Little.
literal months. And they just came out with a brand new flavor. Okay.
Okay,
And
so when you were
normally,
telling me this, it didn't even like click in my head that you
yeah,
haven't had one in months.
months.
That's
Like,
so good.
I know I'm saying months like crazy, but if I had one every single day, like months
Yeah,
is like
that's
crazy.
yeah, it's a big deal.
So I'm trying, I probably around October because I had or it was probably before October, like September maybe. Um,
Oh, like the
when
fall
I
one.
had the Halloween one and I didn't care for it.
Hmm.
And I was really bummed. I was like, well, that just made it easier giving it up, whatever. But normally when a new flavor comes out and it's announced, it's so hard to find. And my cousin would always text me and she'll be like, I saw it at this Target or blah blah blah. Like it was at Kroger. Like she'll like tell me.
Hmm.
And normally I just like what she says because like I am like happy that she can find it, but I'm just like not into them anymore. But
Yeah.
today I saw the new one at Target, and I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So
What
I
is
didn't
it?
have it yet. It's
Okay.
called Lime Slush.
Hmm.
So they have like a blue slushy one. They have a cherry slush, which I'm not big on the cherry. They have a pink slush, which is the
I'm
Paris
listening.
Hilton flavor.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. And then now they just came out with the green slush, so the lime. And I normally love lime things, so I feel like I'm gonna love it.
For some reason, it does
But
sound good.
it sounds so good.
It
So
sounds like a
so of course,
sorry.
it's okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say like a green popsicle. Like I love the
Mm,
green popsicles.
yeah. Ooh. Yeah, now you got me so excited to try. It's gonna be like first thing in the morning. Um, but I couldn't just get one because I didn't want any of the old flavors. Like I just was trying the new flavor.
Hmm.
And at Target they were 5 for 12, but it included Benny, which never heard of that before, Gorgie, which I've heard of, but I haven't tried. And what was the other one? Oh, Unwell. And I've
Okay.
heard of that brand, but I haven't tried anything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try some other ones. So
Hmm.
I got those. And then I did get one that wasn't on sale that was like the Bloom flavor. You've heard of Bloom, like nutrition. So
Yes.
they have like pops like this. So I got literally like 6 or 7 of the pop flavors to try because I wanted
Oh,
some
cool.
fun bevies on the pod. And and then I got an energy drink to try. But yeah, I got some like really unique flavors. Like this was just one that caught my eye, but that's so funny that it matches my nails because I'm about to redo my nails after this.
Uh-huh.
And so it did match. But yeah, I don't know. It's just funny that I haven't had one in so long, but today I was like, I don't know, I might try it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like lately I've been having a Red Bull the days that we record just to
Mm.
be a little more uppity. And then I ended up
Well,
I got a
when I
little bit
said
sick
that,
from the boys, so this is like my
oh, well, I said that to you last week. I go, girl, you were like on today, and you were like, I had a Red Bull before. I was like, okay, okay, understandable. I was like, and I did not, and I didn't feel as good.
you can always tell.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, girl, you were on.
I
So,
try.
you know,
Um, that's too funny. But yeah, what okay. So going back to Jordan, how he would bail on the zip
oh
lining.
yeah, every time, yeah,
And that's funny that you brought up roller coasters too. I don't think I've ever told this story. I've been to Cedar Point like a million bajillion times with so many different people, but one time, and I think I told a story where my dad made me go on the Millennium Force. That was like my first roller coaster, traumatized me, whatever. So it was
right,
probably like, I don't even know, maybe the year or two after I went to Cedar Point with my mom, and I'm assuming like my stepdad at the time. I don't even know who we went with. We went with people. But my mom really wanted to go on the Millennium Force. My mom also loves roller coasters. And I don't know why I agreed to it. I guess because she really wanted to go, but I was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And so the line was so long. We waited in line. We finally got to like where you get on, and I like got on and then I immediately got off. And my mom was like, she was so pissed at me. She was like, Alyssa, no, like, no, nope. Like, and I'm like,
yeah,
Mom, I can't do it. I can't do it. Mom, I can't do it. Like, I'm so sorry. I can't do it. And I think
yeah.
she wrote it by herself. And I feel so bad because, well, whatever now, but I did feel
That
bad.
one's so scary by yourself. I mean, I've never done it by myself, but it's scary. Like even when you have a friend, like
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't
And
know if
her
I told
first
this story
time,
last time that we talked about it.
uh-huh.
I might have told this story, so sorry if I did, but me and my friend Jenny, we were on it, and her little sister was on it with us. And I
Hmm.
forget who was like with her, maybe her mom. I don't remember who was like riding with her sister, but they were like in front of us. And her sister was crying, and she's younger than us.
Mm.
She's like 3 years younger than us. And she's like crying, crying, and we're like laughing, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, what a crybaby!" Blah blah blah. Because like
Aw.
I didn't have a little sister, but like that was like my little sister.
Yeah.
Um, and then you know how it starts going up, and it's like,
Oh, yes, yes.
and literally you're like all the way, like you're like this going up,
Hmm.
you're like this,
Hmm.
and so literally we both looked at each other and we were like, "Oh my gosh, like it's not funny anymore." Like even though we both have been on it before, but like it's just that initial going up is
Hmm.
the
It's
scariest part.
high. Yeah.
Once you go down and you're over
Right.
it, then it's
Then it's
like
fun.
so much fun. But
Hmm.
going up and you hear the sound and it's like clicking.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm literally getting chills just thinking. I haven't
Yeah.
been to Cedar Point in a hot minute. Jordan was like 3 when I went.
I
Like
haven't
it's been a
been,
long time.
it's
You
been a
used to go every
few
year though.
years. I used to go every year, but then
Yeah.
I had Jace when I was pregnant with Jace, funny enough. So obviously you can't go to Cedar Point when you're pregnant. But I still wanted to do something fun. My dad would take me every year for my birthday. And I was like, okay, let's just go to Splash City, like the water park there, because I'm like, we never go to
Yeah.
that. I bet that'd be so much fun going down, the water slides or whatever. And I'm pretty sure I asked my doctor, like, which he probably thought I was so weird, being like, hey, can I go down water slides? Like, I want to go to a water park
You
even though I'm
know,
24.
Splash City. Yeah, Splash
Yeah.
City. Like it's not just like,
Splash City,
the
bitch.
one in Red Oaks. Splash City, bitch, Splash
Splash, splash
City,
city.
bitch. But like it's not just like a little one. It's like the big one at Cedar Point. Like
Right.
it's not even.
So my doctor, he's like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. So I was like, sweet, got cleared. So I went with my dad and my stepmom, and then when it's like you're newly pregnant, so it's like I don't know, you just are like self-conscious as like like how you look or whatever.
You're
So
like, I don't look pregnant yet. I just look fat, like kind
right,
of
or
thing.
bloated, I
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah,
But so I'm
yeah,
walking
yeah,
around, and at every slide there's like a sign with like whatever, like warnings and stuff, and they're all like, if you're pregnant, no. Like, no, if you're pregnant, no. And I'm like, well, my doctor said it was okay, so I still went down the water.
yeah, yeah.
And but then I was super self-conscious because I was like, okay, like I don't look pregnant, right? Like people don't know I'm pregnant going down the water slides, right? Like my dad's like, you're fine.
Like it's a sign. It's right here, and I don't want
Right.
people to like think I'm doing it, even though you were doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh, that's
it
so
was
funny.
funny, but it was a lot of fun. So yeah.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah. But no, I'm dying. I would love to go to Cedar Point this year if I could because yeah, I obviously have Jace and then it's like when you're breastfeeding, you're not gonna go because you have to pump and dump and all the whatever.
Yeah,
So I went I think a couple times between Jace and Peter, but then I haven't been, yeah, since I was pregnant with Peter. So I'm
right.
due.
Yeah,
You
you
know
are.
what's sad is at this point, for some reason, like I feel like after you have kids, do you get more dizzy now than you ever have? Like if you spin?
I get more dizzy, but also like I just think differently about doing like like adventurous things. Like I'm like more cautious than I was before. Like I never thought about it before. And then this last time I went to Cedar Point, Jordan was like 3.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, like what if something happened to me? Like I'm his only parent. Like what would I do? Like you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
literally like
Yeah.
I don't know, like it like kind of like shook me a little. So I haven't been since.
See, I
I don't
feel
know.
like
I
the
like he
odds of
needs me.
something
I don't know.
happening on a roller coaster are like slim to none. I do get what you're saying though now because like fair rides, I'm good now. No,
Literally,
thank you.
yeah,
I used to love them, but
me too.
now, I don't need to do
Shout
that.
out
Like,
to my girl Jasmine because she would go on every single ride at the fair with me every time
hmm
I came to town because it would come to Mount Clemens and we would go on the craziest rides. Like there was one where you were in a basket and it was like the top of the ride and then the bottom of the ride. And then it would spin like over and you would spin the whole
the
time.
zipper,
Okay.
the
Is that
zipper.
what it's called? But it was
Yes,
just like
I
one
love
here and
the
one
zipper.
here.
Oh no, this
And
is like
no,
multiple, like
no,
all
not the
around.
multiple. No,
Oh,
this was
okay.
like crazier than the zipper. I know which one
Oh,
you're talking
okay.
about. And you would go like this, but it was
hmm
like just two, and it would just constantly do this. And the whole time you were like this, and and we are like laughing, like she laughs just as much as me.
Uh-huh.
And my boyfriend at the time, we were there with him and his friend and they were watching us for a little while and then when we got off we like found them like over by the games and I was like why'd you stop watching us and
hmm
he's like Carrie I could not watch anymore like I don't know how you guys did that like I was scared and I wasn't even on it and I just hear you guys like woo! Like we're just like cheering and we're like laughing and like
That's so
I don't know
funny.
she is like my like adventurous friend that I always did
Yes.
everything with yeah
Aw.
um, but yeah, like the fair rides, like now I look at that and I'm like, thank God nothing happened to us. Like
I know,
we went
because
on
you see
every single
things
fair ride.
happening all the time of
In
like
the fair,
them
if you think about
breaking
it, like
down.
the fair, they like have to put them up quickly, take them down quickly, and go to the next
They're
spot.
like
Put them up
packed in a
quickly, take them down.
suitcase.
Like, yeah, like if you think about like Cedar Point, like it's there. People are constantly
Yes.
testing
That
them. Like I
shit
feel
is
more safe
welded.
there. But
Yes.
like this, oh, like
No.
what
I
was I
know.
thinking?
I'm like,
Yeah,
it's the
no,
same thing. Like hell no. I know I have one specific memory from when I was a teenager and me and Lacey went on the zipper and she like I don't think she wanted to go, but I was like the adventurous friend where I'm like, no, you got to go with me. Like it's gonna be so much fun, you know?
yeah,
And so I remember I finally talked her into going and we get on. I just remember like when we got on inside there was like things written all over, but really big was written like 666 and she was like, "Oh my God, like it's a sign," like just totally freaking out. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you're fine, we're fine."
they're like somebody
And then
just had a Sharpie.
the guy came over and like locked the cage or whatever, and I forget if she said like I don't know if she said like I'm so scared or can you I don't know. She like said something to the effect. And he just like grabbed our cage and he just fucking like
Whipped
spun us
it.
around like before even the ride started and we were just like going and I was dying laughing. I think she was freaking out.
That is so funny. I
But I
mean,
would
poor
probably
Lacey,
never go.
but
I would
no, I
never
don't
go
think
on
I
the
would.
zip
And I
line.
wouldn't let Jordan. Yeah, like, no, you can go and
Yeah.
get an elephant ear, but that's about it. Like, you're not
Yeah.
getting on any of these rides, which
It's
I
so
really don't
tough.
have to worry about it because he's not.
Oh, that could change. That could
I don't
change.
know. If you would have saw him on the roller coaster at the Jersey Shore, and I was putting my hands up, and it was like literally like the Jeepers like roller coaster. It was like nothing. Like it
Yeah.
was like not even that great of a roller coaster. And I was like putting my hands up and I was like, Mom, hold on. Hold on tight. And he was like so
Aw.
scared. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, I'm not. That was his first roller coaster and probably his only one for a while. So
That's
yeah.
so funny. But yeah, if I did anything today, I would have to take Dramamine now.
Oh yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
feel like me and like my
Isn't that
whole
crazy?
family used to make
Yeah.
fun of my mom for her taking Dramamine when she went to Cedar Point, but There's no way in hell. I would absolutely have to like even running like around like in our living room in our kitchen like running around the wall. Peter loves to do
Yeah.
laps. Even doing
Yeah.
that sometimes I get dizzy. I get dizzy so easily now. So, I know, or
Oh
he
my
always wants to
gosh.
play Ring Around the Rosie or just like jump in circles and I'm
Oh,
like,
we
dude, I
did Ring Around the
cannot.
Rosie when I was there.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I do that
And you
like
were like,
every
he does
day.
it to like a certain part of like the Wiggles or something.
Yes, we are Wiggle fans.
Do you
What are their
remember?
wiggle?
And
What are fans called for the Wiggles? The Wigglies?
the
The
Wigglers.
Wigglers?
Don't know. The
I don't
Wigglers
know,
sounds good.
but we are them. And I think I was joking with you. I think I was telling you like there's one on YouTube, there's one video and like specifically we watch for the Wiggles, and I think it's like a 40-minute video or something. And if you've never watched the Wiggles, it's like dancing and singing the entire time. Dancing, singing, jumping the entire time.
Yeah.
And like me and Peter will do it like the whole time sometimes. It's a workout. It is a workout. It's like your cardio of the day. I'm serious.
I know you are because when I was there, he was up the whole time. And then there was a part where he like grabbed my hand, grabbed your hand, and you were like, sorry, we have to go in a circle now. And I was like, oh, it's okay. And we literally had to like jump and like do stuff. And you were like, yeah, he makes me do it every time.
It's
And
so
like,
funny.
it's so funny.
It's so cute though.
Yeah.
He's like that with, I think I told you before. I think he's like, or he is like that with Dancing with the Stars too. When that was on,
Yeah.
he would make me dance with him to every time someone was dancing. I'm like, dude, I want to watch these people
Yes.
dance. But so I
I
would
just
like,
thought of the one where he was like kicking his feet, but he didn't kick his feet. You just
oh,
held him up and he just like,
yeah, when it was
you
like
know, John,
Daniela and Zac
Daniela.
Efron, or not Zac Efron, but Dylan Efron. You
Girl,
know, you
you
know,
know,
one of the
Zach's
Efron
brother.
brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous that was just in town at the Fox Theater.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they didn't give me tickets to that. So it was probably sold out. It
You're
was
so
like really
funny.
expensive. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I was really bummed. I was like, yeah, I can't afford this by myself. So
Yeah. No,
I
I
didn't get
get
to go
it.
to that one. Yeah.
I get it. Okay, so me and Carrie had a couple things to talk about today. So we started Paradise. So we actually found out. So Paradise season two recently came out on Hulu, and I feel like when season one came out, they just released the whole season at once.
Either that or maybe we got to it later, like not when it first came out. So it was all there when we were watching
Oh,
it.
maybe,
That could have been it. Yeah.
maybe because they released 3 episodes, and then now it's going to be like a weekly thing.
Yeah.
So
So I'm
Carrie
all
watched
caught
all
up and now
three.
I'm like waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, I got through two. And it's like not what I was expecting. At least the
Expecting.
first episode was totally not what I was
Right.
expecting.
Right. Okay. So I can get into the first episode, but then I told Alyssa to take it over because I don't want to give anything away because I don't know where 2 and 3 start and stop, you know?
Yeah.
So first episode stars Shailene Woodley, which I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were gonna
Hmm.
pick up where we left off in
Same.
season one.
To the point where I was like confused. I was like, I do not remember
Yes,
her. Who is she? Like I was Googling. I was like, oh, she's a new character. I just thought
I
I totally
paused it.
forgot.
Me too. I paused it and I go, "Am I like too far in? Like, did it not start at episode one?"
I think I did that too. Or I think I even like stopped because um
Yeah,
I for a second I thought I was like on the wrong show. I'm like, I'm watching Paradise, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm watching Paradise. But then they didn't even give me a recap for the first
right.
episode. So I was
So
so
when
confused.
I paused it, I was like, okay, I was like, I need a recap because I do not remember this. And I thought it was gonna start where it stopped, which I love that they didn't do that.
It
Like I
was
love
very
they
original.
like let up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was original and it got you hooked again
Hmm.
because like season one right away gets you hooked.
Hmm.
And I feel like this hooked me right away. So if we
Hmm.
would have started where we stopped, I don't know if I would have been hooked right away. So
Yeah.
now it's like you're adding a whole new storyline to the already crazy good story and
Yeah.
then intertwining them.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. So I paused it and I was like, okay, I'm on the right season episode. Okay. I was like, you know what? I need to look this up. So I searched like a recap. all of these weirdos were like recapping. I was like, I can't listen to them. Like
Hmm.
it was like somebody like recapping, but they're like, I don't know, it was like too detailed. Like it was like, I
Yeah,
just need straight to
the
the point.
facts. Yeah.
So I was searching and I found one from Sterling K. Brown, who is the main character.
Hmm.
His character is Xavier. He was the main character in season one. And I found him recapping it. And did you watch it, the
Hmm.
recap? It
Hmm.
was so funny.
Yeah,
He
it was
was like,
good.
and this white girl, and this white girl, like all the white girls are crazy. Like, it was just so funny. But it recapped it just the little bit that I needed so that I could
Yeah.
continue and watch the new season. So
Hmm.
I start watching it and I'm like, okay, this is a new story. I get it. I get it. Okay, cool. And Shailene Woodley, Woodley,
Woodley?
right?
I forget. I had to Google
Woodley.
her because I'm like, I know her.
Oh yeah.
And I knew
From
I couldn't
Secret
Life of
Life
American
of
Teenager. I
American
couldn't remember
Teenager.
that name, but I was like, I knew in my brain. I was like, this is that girl from that weird pregnancy show when we were like teenagers. And then I found it and I was like,
Yes.
yep, it's her.
Yes. Which so it starts off, so like I don't know, we've talked about Paradise on the show before, but
Oh yeah.
basically they're underground. Like how do I give just like a little synopsis of
There's
season
just
one?
like this major underground bunker in Colorado that like the government was involved with and the billionaires and the
Yes.
tech guys and everything. And it's so advanced. Like the sun rises, it sets. There's fake ducks with batteries in them. Like it's like Truman Show. It's like you're living in a world that and you it's just it
You
feels like
think it's
life.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's real and you forget that it's not.
And they have like a psychologist, like so it's like designed to keep you happy, no cabin fever.
Yes.
They have food, they have
Yeah.
water. You go to work, you go for a job, like it's just supposed to be like normal life.
So this guy Xavier worked for the president of the United States as his secret service guy.
Hmm.
So it's like I don't even know how, how like it's like I don't know how crazy to get. Like that's how I feel right now. I'm like I don't know how in depth to get. But basically season one ends with him on an airplane,
Yeah.
like going to see his ex-wife who he thought was dead,
Hmm.
but found out from somebody that she's alive outside of their bubble. So
Yeah,
he's
so he
flying
wants to
out of
venture
the
out.
bubble. So that's where we think it's going to end up. But actually, it ends up going to this woman's life. I forget what her name is in the show, but Shailene.
Hmm.
Um,
I can't remember
and
either.
it shows her as a young girl. Her mom is really into Elvis. And her mom had some like health issues, ends up passing away. The
Hmm.
girl like is like lost in life. She ends
Drops
up
out of
like
medical
dropping out
school.
of medical school, and ends up at the Elvis Presley like mansion,
Graceland.
like Graceland. Like
Hmm.
what's it called? Ends up at Graceland, and the security guard kind of takes her under her wing because she just says, like, I just dropped out of school, like, I don't know where to go, blah, blah, blah. And she just kind of was venting to her, and she's like, I got a job for you. So
Hmm.
she starts being the tour guide at Graceland, which I just thought was so cool that they like included that. Like, it was
It
so
makes me want
interesting
to
to
go
me.
to Graceland. I've never been.
Right. And
I've
I
never
feel
had
like
any
I'm such
desire to
like,
go, but now I do.
me either. Now I do. And like, even the parts where they're like nobody's allowed upstairs, like this like window is like two-sided so he could see who was coming in and out of the house. Like it was just so interesting.
Hmm.
And basically when the world was like ending, when they went into the bunker in season one is when this was happening with the girl, and she ends up taking like refuge in Graceland with the security guard that's her friend.
Hmm.
And lots of stuff happens, but basically she's there for I don't know, like 3 years.
Yeah,
Three,
it was like over 600 days.
yeah, I was like, I don't even remember how many days, but basically like over 3 years
Hmm.
until because her I don't know, I don't know how in depth to get into this, but basically some guys come in and they were looking for Elvis's like vehicles because they needed
Hmm.
something from that or to use that for something, and they are actually trying to get to where the bubble is in Colorado. Like
Yes.
they know that this is a thing, they've heard it, and they're trying to make their way.
Hmm.
And where they're at, where's Graceland at? What
I think
state is
Nashville,
that? Is
Tennessee.
it Nashville?
Maybe it's not
Okay.
Nashville, but I think
So
it's Tennessee.
apparently you can see Arkansas from where that's at, and Arkansas is like the bad area.
Yeah, supposedly
Hold
there's
on,
like a
let me
bad
look up where
pocket
it's at.
there. Okay, I was just gonna do that too.
I'm like,
Um,
wait a minute.
where there's like crime and a lot still going on. But where she's at in Graceland, it's like she can see it with her telescope, so she can kind of see what's going on, but she's far enough away to like
Yeah.
stay safe.
So it's Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, okay, but Tennessee
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, yeah,
Okay,
like I'm so interested in going there now, like after seeing it.
same.
And then, so basically, she had to break into like the gun case and use that gun. And she had to use all like the memorabilia and like all of the
Hmm.
merch because she needed clothing and like candles and just all this stuff. It was just so interesting to see like what somebody would actually do if they had to do that, you
I know
know?
it's wild to
Um,
see like what everybody is
Wild.
doing to get by and survive. Because eventually she
Yeah.
ventures out, runs into Xavier, and I think we should just kind of leave it at that. Like,
Yeah, same, same. How it
um,
ends is she runs into Xavier.
yeah, so the lines cross and it just feels like it's gonna get really interesting.
Well, so then that's how long he was down there, living every day. If you think about it,
Yep.
that's how long he was just living every day, not realizing that. I mean, he knows, but
Hmm.
you forget that this is a bubble.
Yeah.
You're underground.
Hmm.
This isn't real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Super, super
that's a
good
good
show.
place to end it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super good show. We honestly didn't give a lot away. So if you haven't watched
Yeah.
it, you should watch it. Um, because yeah, just really weird. So me and Carrie do have some fun little things planned for the end of our episode or like next little segment, but really quick, we did want to mention, so I was on Instagram, was it yesterday or yeah, I think it was yesterday I found it. But someone was talking about like a Katie Johnson who apparently um like had a whole was interviewed by the FBI like 4 different times about Epstein and about Trump and things that, have gone on, sexual assault, blah blah blah. Um, Surprisingly, this like the interview I watched was back from 2016, like such a long time ago, but she's talking about when she was 13 years old, things that were going on. She was recruited as a model and didn't do any modeling, to put it lightly. Um,
Yeah.
and I think it's really important for everybody to listen to this interview. I'm not like we're not going to really get into it, but if you search it, you'll find it. And it's just pretty wild what she said. And apparently, like I said, she was interviewed by the FBI 4 times. And apparently her testimony is what helped charge Ghislaine Maxwell. So it obviously was credible. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and she did say some very horrific things about Donald Trump. So just something to consider. I think everybody should at least listen to it and can make up their own mind, but it's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Really bad.
So she was
And
known as Jane Doe. Her name did come out. She had a whole case against Epstein and Donald Trump, and she ended up dropping it because she was getting threats.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So that's why she's not like doesn't have a case against Trump right now. Because this was back, she was talking about like when he was gonna be president. She was like, I really need people to understand this is the type of person that they're trying to elect.
Hmm.
And now she has had so many death threats that she withdrew like the case because
Hmm.
she's scared for her life. And
Hmm.
they were able to find her name, put her business out there, all the stuff. And she was supposed to be protected and she wasn't. So I
Yeah,
think that's important to say too.
I agree. So that's all we're getting into Epstein today.
Yes,
But
we need a break.
yes, but do your research, make up your mind. That's all we're saying. Okay. So,
So, speaking of searching,
oh, good segue.
uh-oh.
Good segue.
Did you see me? What's
What? Oh, let me do it too. Okay.
Okay. So we were talking about well, I forget how you worded it, like the search history thing
Oh, let me
when you
see.
sent it to me.
Let
Because
me
it
see
was
if
it
I
was
said it
cute
the
how
right
it was
way.
like worded.
Do, 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 do. Oh, judge my search history.
Okay. Which I mean, I'm like pulling up mine. I'm like, it's really not that bad. But maybe when I start scrolling, I might see something.
I know I only found
Um,
things from the last couple days. Like I could have gone and gone, but
yeah,
literally, I'm surprised I didn't think of this before because I Google random things
me
all
too,
day,
all the time.
every day.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
can't believe people used to not have a whole computer in their pocket and they would just like wonder about things or like have to go to the library and
Well,
research. Like I don't even know.
literally, okay, because even Jordan told me before, he said something, he goes, oh, shoot, how do you say it? He was like, wait, you didn't have Google when you were little? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, what did you do? And I was like, we just didn't ask it questions. So I
Did
feel like
you
now we are more informed than we
did you
were
tell them
before.
that you're older than Google?
I did. And he couldn't believe it. He'll be talking. He goes, so like in the 19s. I was like, stop saying it like that. Stop saying it like that.
Well, I told you
Okay.
what he said at my house when there was a black and white picture. I think I told that story on the pod. And he
I
was
don't know if
like,
you did on the phone.
Carrie,
Yeah.
Carrie ran out to get food, and I have like a bunch of pictures on my wall, and one is black and white just because a filter, right? It's like from when Jace
Yeah.
was like 3, so just 6 years ago.
Just a filter. Yeah.
Just a filter. Um, and Jordan's looking at the pictures, and all of a sudden he's like, "Is this picture from the 1900s?" And I'm like, he's like, "Cause it's black and white," and I'm like, can you not say it like that, first of all? Second of all,
Right?
no, we had color in the
Yes.
1900s. Thank you.
Yes. But when he says 1900s, I think of like 1902 or like
Yes, or like
something.
1920. I don't know.
Yeah. But
Not
he
the
says the
90s.
19s. He said the 19s today. And I was like, bro, can you not? Like, I'm not
Yeah,
that old. Okay.
yeah.
Can you not?
I take offense.
Okay, so I'll read a few and then you read a few and we'll just go back and forth.
Okay,
So
and
today
remember
I
it's
had to,
judge
oh,
my search history, so I'm gonna be judging you.
okay, well, I mean, that's fine. Okay, so I just looked up Graceland because I wanted to know where that is. So that's on
Uh-huh.
here. I looked up a phone number because I don't know if you do this, but when a phone number calls me and I don't know it, I look it
Oh, I
up.
always Google it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't find anything.
I was like, you
Um,
never do, but it's always worth a shot.
yeah, yeah, it's worth a shot. Um, but then this one, have you heard of Anya Wick?
Why do I feel like I have heard of that?
I feel like you probably have. Okay, so there's a theory that Anya Wick is Shia LaBeouf's like long lost twin. So I was like looking into that earlier today,
I feel like I
which judge me.
have heard that before, maybe. Or just like
Yeah,
within the last couple days.
yeah. Okay, go ahead. You
Okay. Okay.
you do a
I
few.
wasn't gonna share like every one. I was just gonna do like the like I don't know,
That's
but I
fine.
can. Okay.
Well, because
So
I
my
didn't like screenshot them. I just
oh
am
okay.
pulling up literally.
My
Yeah.
my most recent was one is can dogs have pineapple? So basically,
Okay.
anytime before I give Millie anything, unless I know for
Oh,
sure,
that's
which
smart.
isn't a lot of
Yeah.
things, I always Google if she can have it, which I didn't know about pineapple. So
They
they can
can't have
have it.
pineapple?
No, they can't. They
Oh,
can have it in small, controlled amounts,
okay.
I
Well,
believe
that's
is what
good
it
to
said.
know. That's
Yeah,
good to know.
yeah,
Informative. Okay.
yes. Um, I mean, I'll be honest, I guess. I
I
I Google
guess.
and I yeah, I guess no. I Google this a lot, which is like the parent portal for Jace's school, mostly
Okay.
because I have to check his attendance every single day because my ex is a deadbeat who doesn't get him to school. So that's a lot of my
Well,
search history.
well, a lot of mine is the Epstein files too. So
Yeah,
like
I
I'll
do have,
constantly like
yeah,
think of something and then I'll have to like put in Epstein files and then I like look up what I'm looking. So
right, right.
that's yeah.
I did Google this today. Is silicone cookingware better than plastic? Which I was pretty sure it was, but
Okay.
I wanted to double check because I went to Aldi today and they had like a whole, it was like the wooden handles, but silicone, whatever, like a 5-piece cookingware set. And it was only $10.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm gonna do that because we've been trying to switch things from like plastic to glass or plastic to
Yeah.
silicone. to
Okay,
try to
so
get the
silicone
microplastics
is
out.
okay. Okay.
What else do you have?
I don't know what this even is. The life of a wannabe mogul, mental disarray. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that was I
Is that
had
like a
seen a
book?
Bella Thorne. I had to look to it. It is like a book of poems. So Bella Thorne was
Oh,
talking about do you know who Bella Thorne is from
yes.
Nickelodeon? Is she Nickelodeon?
I don't know.
Um, but she was talking about how she was abused, like
Mm.
sexually abused and stuff. And she in the video she was like talking about this book that she wrote and it's poems. And I didn't even know that existed. So I looked it up and yeah, it's a book of poems. Um oh, this one's kind of sad. Okay. So Mary Cosby, I know.
We said
Mary
this would be
Cosby
fun and
from
light, but it's
I
it's
know, I
sad.
guess not. Well, it's somebody from Bravo, so you know I love my Bravo, but her son, he was like in his 20s, and I wanted to Google if he died because I
Mm,
had saw on Instagram that he did, and it's true. I don't know yet if it was an overdose or if it was suicide. I don't really know yet.
mm.
Um, but yeah.
That's sad.
The next thing was Cat's Eye tickets. So I was talking with a
Oh,
friend and she wants to take her daughter to Cat's Eye. And then
that
she
would
was
be
like,
cool.
I don't think they're coming to Michigan. And I looked and they're not. So that was
Oh,
something I looked up. This one isn't very lighthearted either. This one is this is some of the crazy stuff. Tennessee bill to execute women that get abortions. So that's something
I
that
did hear that.
is going on now. This one it relates to something that I'm going to be talking about on the podcast, but I need to look up some more stuff. But about Disney and Epstein, their
Mm,
connection.
mm,
And I remember when I went on the Disney cruise because one of them they were talking about the Disney cruise. But I went to like the Bahamas, so
mm-hmm.
mine wasn't like his area. It was the
Yeah.
Bahamas, which who knows what's going on there? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we went to an island called Castaway Cay. So I wanted to see how far
Oh,
away
I've
it
been
was.
there.
And yeah, and it's far. So and then something on Instagram said something about Kevin Spacey playing Jeffrey Epstein. And I was like, I don't think so. And that was false. So I looked that up. A couple more phone numbers. But okay, go ahead.
Okay. Um, of how to decalcify pineal gland,
Okay.
because I was curious about that. Because I always wonder, like, how much is mine calcified? I don't know. Would I
Yeah.
think differently if it wasn't? I don't know. So,
Yeah.
do.
Yours
This
are
is
like very informative. They're not even like, yeah, yours are like
I'm just very curious about things.
curious.
I
Yeah.
don't know anything. I don't know. This is one that I want to talk about. I want to do like a series on in the near future, but I Googled the Unabomber Manifesto.
Okay.
Insanely
Yes.
long. You
Yeah.
can't just sit
So
there
long.
and read it.
Haven't read it.
So
Yeah, I
long.
haven't looked into it yet.
I
You
can't wait
sent
to
it to
get
me
into it
yesterday.
because it
Yeah.
sounds crazy. Just
Yeah.
crazy. Uh, do. Oh, do puffer fish have teeth?
Mm.
And they
Do
do.
they?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
they have
Good to
teeth.
know. Good
They're
to know.
fused together. I Googled this because I was watching Finding Nemo. I watched this so
Hmm.
many times, but then I just noticed I was like, why does it look like that pufferfish has teeth? And then I Googled it and sure shit, they have teeth. So in case you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. Now you're in the know.
Now you know.
Okay, I'm
Uh
still like looking, but nothing's really. Keep going. You keep going.
um I asked what is creatine for? I
Uh-huh.
asked, is Trump Jewish?
And
They say he's not, but I swear at one thing they said like he was the
I
first Jewish
swear he did.
president, and he was like, yeah,
Yeah.
haha. But I think that was a joke. I really don't know, to be honest.
Hmm.
Um, I Googled why don't some trees lose their leaves? So I was sitting in Carline the other day, and I
Why
look
don't they?
over, and there's a tree, and it has a bunch of brown leaves on it still. And I'm like, why do you still have your leaves? But apparently, some oak trees don't lose their leaves. They just get all dead and brown, and then they lose them in the spring.
Well, this is very informative because I didn't know that.
You are so welcome. I Googled what happened after Donald Trump sued the IRS for $10 billion. I think
And
that's still just pending.
yeah,
Nothing has
yeah,
happened.
nothing. Um,
Oh, this is my
yeah,
weird one. This is what I was texting you about the other night, and you were probably like, Alyssa, what the fuck are you doing? Um, okay, and this is gonna sound so weird,
yeah, I
but
don't remember.
okay, so probably most people know, but maybe not, because I just found out probably within the last few years, but there are some skincare products, especially high-end ones, that use an ingredient that is made from baby foreskin.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay. I
then
was like, where are we going with this?
I was thinking the other night, and I've thought about this a million times. So I'm like, I always think like, okay, so obviously they must get it from the hospitals, right? People have their boys circumcised, they get them. But then I always wonder, how much do they sell them for? I'm getting charged like $20,000 to have a baby. How much are you selling my son's foreskin for that I literally created in my fucking body? Like to the point, Carrie,
Yeah,
where I didn't want to sound crazy, so I did not say it. But when I had Peter, I was considering being like, I want that foreskin.
yeah,
Like, I'm taking it home. Like, it's ours, which sounds so
yeah.
weird, but it makes you wonder. And then so I Googled, where do skincare companies get foreskin? So when I was Googling all this, let me try to remember. It was like when I asked what the hospitals do with it, they just said that they like dispose of it as hazardous material or whatever they call it,
Do
hazardous
they really?
waste.
Do they
But
really?
then when I Googled where do skincare companies get foreskin for their products, it said from purchasing, did it say purchasing? It may have not said purchase, but it said from like hazardous waste. So I'm like, okay, so obviously they're selling it and buying it.
There's probably so many like middlemen companies that we don't even think about.
This is a
Because when I
whole
had
rabbit hole I
Jordan,
want to go down.
I didn't even think about it when I had Jordan. But now that you had Peter and it's been like years later and like now you're like looking into things, like I feel like it's like more of like a new topic that people are actually thinking about it and they're like, what do they do with that? You know what I mean? But like
Hmm.
back when I had Jordan, like I didn't think about that.
Well, I was really surprised, and I think what originally like sparked it in my brain, so to speak. There's an interview, and it's Sandra Bullock on Ellen. You've probably seen it. And Ellen is kind of like pushing her. You know how Ellen is so weird. And she's
I used
like,
to love her and now I look back and I'm like, she was so fucking pushy.
she is so pushy, but
Like
she was
not
like,
in a good way. Yeah.
no, but it's like obviously she knew. So she was like, oh, like what kind of facial do you get? And she's like, oh, like blah blah blah. And then she's like, but yeah, tell them like what do they put on your face after you? Because I think it was like microneedling. Like what do they put on your face after? And she's like, just and then but Ellen like pushed her and she was like, it's skin from a young person, like far, far away. And then finally Ellen came out and said, and she was like, it's baby foreskin from Korean babies. Like, and I'm like,
See, I don't even remember
what?
that.
And then so
I
I
used to
Googled
love
this.
Ellen and
So then
I can't even
and
remember this.
it's in like all sorts of different skincare products. It's just so weird to me. It's so
I know. We're
weird.
gonna
It's
have to
like,
look into it. We're gonna have to look into this because I didn't when you sent it to me and now I'm curious.
I know. Now I'm mad
Now
I
that
didn't
we're like
Google
checking
more.
on it.
Like, how much are they
I
worth?
know.
What do they go
I know.
for? Like, I should be rich. Okay. I
What
should be
do they
richer.
go for? Yeah.
I do have Epstein stuff too. Like, how far is El Paso Airport to Zorro Ranch? The closest
Okay.
airport to Zorro Ranch. Because it wasn't long ago, the El Paso airport, they like shut down traffic in and out for a few days. And people were like,
Hmm.
why? Because that's like hasn't
It
happened
was
in
so close,
a
right?
long time. It was further than I thought. It's not the closest airport, but people
Mm,
were speculating like, did it have something to do with Zorro Ranch? Which I'm
okay.
totally okay. I said no more Epstein stuff, but now I'm like going on a rant.
Yeah.
Did you know that they're making that into like a Christian retreat? Like someone purchased
No.
Zorro Ranch and they're making it
No, I
into a
didn't know
Christian
that.
retreat.
So, okay. So I wonder because if it's, well, no, because if it's a Christian retreat, that's not the same as a church, right? So,
No,
the,
but still,
but
obviously you're going to be practicing and
I know, but
preaching.
they should be looking at what is on that property.
Well, that's what people are saying. Like, what do you mean? You're just like, yeah, why aren't we investigating that shit?
Well, I mean, not to go down another rabbit hole, but like, what about when Charlie Kirk got shot and the whole area got redone
Oh,
afterwards? That whole area.
mm-hmm.
directly after. Like,
That
that's
shit
weird
is
to me.
crazy because if you watch the slow-mo videos, like the one guy, he really does. He acts like he's in a panic. He hops over the table like he's gonna be there to like do something, help, and he just like sticks something in his pocket and takes off. And it's like,
Hmm.
but you don't even
Hmm.
notice it, not like when you watch it because
No,
there's so
there's
many
so much
people running in
commotion.
every
Yeah.
direction.
Yes.
But it's like, what are you doing? What did you
Yeah.
put in your pocket?
Yeah.
It's very strange. There's so many weird things in this world.
So many rabbit holes that we've started going down, but we haven't compiled everything, and it's all just in our brains, and we're trying our best here.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
But Zora Ranch is one, the Charlie Kirk stuff, and Erica Kirk stuff is another.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the Candace Owens thing?
I didn't. No, I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
I didn't yet. So yeah, we have to wait on that.
It's pretty crazy.
Um, yeah, I just was laughing that she calls her Bride of Charlie, like Bride of Chucky.
Hmm.
Um, okay, so like I said, a bunch of like work stuff, like how to delete an app on Roku because my app wasn't working. I had to re-download it. Like literally, like nothing good. I don't have like normally my weird stuff that I look up is like in the Epstein stuff because I'll see like a
Mm.
video and then I'll go to Epstein files, but I can't see like unless I click on each one what I looked up, but I don't even know if it'll show like what I
Yeah.
looked up. Um, I'm just doing a quick little scan to see if there's anything crazy that I looked up. If you saw how many Epstein files ones, it does look bad to be honest. But it's like I'll like start down one rabbit hole and then I keep like going, you know? And then
Yeah.
I think all of those are ones that I click on, so there's just a lot.
Yeah.
Um, oh, when do Shamrock Shakes come out? Because we got a Shamrock Shake from McDonald's. Jordan looks up stuff on my phone too for like the game. So some of the stuff I'm like, wait, what? Um, what is a good name for green light, red light? Will you level up in private servers in and it says dot 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 like creature or something. That's what I'm saying. Like I share this with him, so I don't even know. A bunch of Roblox stuff. I'm sorry, mine's not more interesting.
No, you're fine.
There's this girl that I watch her sometimes on Instagram, and it's like, "Am I crazy?" or something. It's called, "Am I?" I think it's called, "Am I crazy?"
Hmm.
"Am I normal?" or something. Am I? Oh, shoot, I can't remember what it's called. But basically, she interviews like a celebrity or somebody, like somebody from reality or somebody just whatever, like well known, you know,
Hmm.
and asks them a bunch of questions. And then at the end, she tells them if she thinks they're like normal or crazy or something.
Mm.
Um, and that's kind of like what I feel like this is. But I feel like mine's pretty normal. And I feel like yours is very informative. So I feel like we're okay.
Oh my God, that is so weird that you were just saying that. And then
Yeah.
literally my little sister, my stepsister, she just sent me a video of her baby and then she just said, "Is this normal?" Isn't that
That's
weird?
weird.
What are
Yeah.
the odds?
What are that? Is it normal?
I don't know. It's a
What
video.
she
I
said?
haven't
Oh,
watched it yet.
oh, oh.
It's probably going to be something that Bennett is doing. Oh, he's just like shaking his body.
Oh, that's normal, girl.
Yeah, that's so
Especially
funny.
at Alyssa's house, the Wigglers.
Yeah, everything's
they're
normal
always
over here,
they're
right?
always shaking their body.
That's so funny. Okay. Do you want to do a little this or that?
Sure.
Just for
So
funsies.
yeah. So also I think it's funny. Maybe we'll post it on YouTube because it was like too long for Instagram, and maybe you can ask Jace like the same questions.
Hmm.
But I asked Jordan like some 90s questions to see if he what he would like think what things are.
Oh,
And it
that's a good
is
idea.
actually really funny to hear their like ideas of
Responses.
like what
Yeah.
something is. Yeah, like
Okay.
for instance, one of them I said the yellow pages, and Jordan said, um, or no, it wasn't yellow pages. It was what are pagers? And he said they're
Oh,
people that like to read, you know, like you. It's like so cute.
that's
So
so
like it is
funny.
cute to hear their examples. And I set the camera up and I was trying to use a back camera because you know how they say that one's better.
Yeah.
But I thought we were both in frame, and then really I was just in frame, and he kind of was, but he kind of kept
Mm.
like scooting back. So whatever, I tried. But it was
Yeah.
like too long for Instagram. So maybe like I do one and then you do one and we combine them and put them on YouTube or something like,
Yeah, that'd be cute.
and you just ask them like the same answers. But yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna talk about 90s.
Okay.
Love the 90s. Um, okay. Sorry, going to. Okay, so these are just like this or that, or like you answer the question. Because like one of the first one I have is which Spice Girl were you? Um,
Mm.
So yeah, like I feel like this came to my mind because I posted that reel and so many people were commenting, and it was so interesting to hear. Like similar to like Harry Potter houses, like what Spice Girl
Yeah.
were you? You know what I mean? Because then you get your vibe of like when you were like
I
in third
liked
grade.
two. I loved
Okay.
Baby Spice and I loved Sporty Spice, which I
Okay.
feel like
Okay.
is very me
I
because I
can
feel like I
very
am
you.
like so I feel like I'm kind of half like tomboy, half girly girl.
You are. Yeah.
So
That's like
that makes
perfect for
sense to
you.
me. Yeah. What are you?
Okay. So in third grade,
Oh
I
my
was,
God. We're gonna get
yeah.
every grade here, everybody.
Because third and fourth grade, we used to like be the Spice Girls at recess. Like we
Mm-hmm.
used to like literally perform at recess for
Oh
people.
my gosh.
Um, yeah, so I know like the dances and everything. Which sidebar, it was Spice Girl night last night on The Masked Singer, and Jordan
Uh-huh.
watched it with me, and he's like, "How do you know all these songs?" And I was like, "Jordan, you don't even know.
Because I'm from the
You don't even know."
1900s, okay?
I I used to be a Spice Girl. So in third grade, I was Ginger Spice. Okay.
Mhm.
I just thought she was so cool. She's so
How do you
badass.
even remember?
So she was so not what I was though. Like I was very quiet,
Yeah.
which if you can believe. And it was just that was like my persona that I wanted to be. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
And then I don't remember. I don't know if you remember, but during that time, she was like leaving the group, and
Yes.
so it was like the four of them. So I was like, well, I'm not being her. You know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
fourth grade, I was like, I don't want to be her. So then I was Baby Spice in fourth grade.
Okay.
And I don't remember if we kicked that girl out that was Baby Spice in third grade. So sorry
Oh
if
my
we did.
gosh.
I don't know. Or if like she just wasn't in our class or something had a different recess. I don't remember.
Hmm. But there
I don't
wasn't
know.
two baby
There
spices.
wasn't two. No.
Oh, well,
Like
dang.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, those were my two. So it's funny that you
Okay.
were two and I was two and we both
Hmm.
had a little baby in us. Okay.
A little baby.
Um I asked you this question before and I know you don't know it, but I'm gonna tell you mine. Mary Kate or Ashley Olsen.
Well, I do have an answer. Although I was not like a
Okay.
Mary Kate and Ashley girly, but I'm pretty sure I was Mary Kate because again, I think she was more tomboyish, right?
Yep. And I
Okay.
was more Ashley. Yep.
Okay.
I was very girly. Like my friend Jenny was very tomboyish, and so we just
Hmm.
balanced each other out. But I used to play Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen with my cousin, and she would always be Mary Kate, and I would always be Ashley.
Okay.
And we would be like detectives. We had like detective kits, and we'd like go around and solve
Aw.
mysteries.
See, if I did not like to be too girly. I remember specifically, and I must have been so young because it was like before my parents got divorced. I was probably like 4 or 5. I remember my mom making me wear these lacy socks, and I remember I was not
I
happy.
remember
I
the lacy
fucking
socks.
hated them. I hated them. I hated the lace. They were too girly, but she
So
made me
we
wear
would
them.
wear like the leggings, like the leggings that had like the little strap at the bottom that went under your
Hmm.
foot. And then you would put the lacy socks over the leggings.
Oh.
Like kind of like how like we do now, like with like the socks over the leggings.
Hmm.
That's like what it was, but it was lacy.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
like you would not catch me wearing that today, the
Right.
lacy socks. But yeah. Um, okay. So
We're
okay,
good.
so
This is
yeah.
perfect.
Okay. Pink or yellow Power Ranger? Or were you a different Power Ranger?
I wasn't really a Power Ranger girly.
Oh my
I'd
gosh.
probably say pink though, just 'cause if she's the
I
girl
was a
Power
pink.
Ranger, why not be pink?
Yeah. Well, yellow was a girl too, but pink was top tier. If you were the Pink
Yeah,
Ranger, you
yeah.
were cool. And I always wanted to be the Pink Ranger, and I would argue with anybody that wanted to be her. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
In sync.
Me too.
I was an
Me
in sync
too.
girly. My sister loved
Disney.
Backstreet
Oh,
Boys,
go
and then
ahead.
I like loved NSYNC.
I
I mean, I
love
think
NSYNC.
she did
Which
too,
which
but
which NSYNC person did you love?
I mean, Justin Timberlake, of
Me
course.
too. And then
And
like JC
everybody,
was my second. Yeah. JC was my second.
I don't think I had a second. It was JT or nothing.
Yeah. Yep. Literally loved him. Disney Channel or Nickelodeon?
Oh, Nickelodeon all the way.
Okay, so me, when I thought about it, Disney Channel for movies
Hmm.
and then Nickelodeon for shows.
Okay.
It's like Disney Channel had those like good like Xenon Girl of the 21st Century,
They
like
did. They did. There
Johnny
was some Disney things I
Tsunami.
loved, but I
Yeah,
was I was usually on
yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Shows, Nickelodeon.
Even I would go to the website and I'd play the games. I remember playing the Wild Thornberry games.
Oh,
I still
love
think
the
about that
Wild Thornberries.
sometimes. I loved
Me
that game
too.
in the
Love that.
show. But
South
gotcha.
Park or Family Guy?
I was a Family Guy person.
I liked South Park
I didn't even
when I was
discover
like
them till
growing
I
up.
was probably like 17.
Same, same. I was older when Family Guy like became cool. But I feel like when I was younger in the 90s, my sister used to watch South Park. So like I liked it because of that. Um, Friends or that 70s show?
Oh my gosh, I am so silly. One second here.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
just Googling because I recently found out who the voice of Nigel Thornberry was, and I didn't know it before. And then so I just went to Google it, but then I accidentally Googled Nigel Barker from America's Next Top Model, and I was like, "There's no way he's Nigel." And I was like, "Oh, I just totally mixed that up. This is Nigel Barker." I'm trying to figure out who was the voice of Nigel Thornberry, and
This
it
is why this is why
was
your Google thing is so funny.
yeah, Tim Curry.
Okay, hold on. I gotta look up
He's
who
from
that is.
Charlie's Angels. He plays It, the
Okay.
scary clown. Um, what else is he
Oh,
in?
shut up.
Oh wow, he looks rough these days.
He looks super rough
I
in that
just
Sunday morning pic. Yeah.
is that the we must be looking at
Oh,
the
he
same
played in
one.
Home Alone. Yeah, he played in
Oh
Home
yeah, he
Alone.
was the
Duh.
hotel guy. Yeah, he's
Yes.
been in so many movies.
Yes.
But it was the other day, or just I don't even know how long ago, but me and Parker were talking. He was like, yeah, he's the voice of Nigel Thornberry. And I'm like, no fucking way. Like he's such a
I
good
didn't know
actor.
that
He was
either.
a cartoon voice, yeah.
Dang.
So there you go.
That was my show though.
Hmm.
Okay, so Friends or that 70s show?
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that one's tough. Okay, so when Friends was like in its prime, I feel like I was too young to watch it, but I remember I
Same.
would go to bed, I would get in bed, and I would hear it in the living room. I would hear my parents watching Friends, and I would hear the intro to Seinfeld, and they're both very nostalgic because of that.
Oh,
But I feel like as like a teenager, I watched a lot of that 70s show.
me too. Me too. Okay,
Okay,
which makes sense. Okay, okay. That makes sense for us. Okay. Charmed or Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Charmed.
See, I liked Buffy.
Really? I don't know if I've ever
Hmm.
watched Buffy, but I did watch a lot of Charmed.
Yeah, yeah. See, I never watched Charmed,
Really?
like ever. And now
I
they
think
even have like a spin-off now. And
Oh,
like,
when my mom
yeah.
got married, when she was married for the second time, I had a stepsister and she loved Charmed, so I think that's why I watched it
Oh,
sometimes.
okay.
Yeah.
Bop It or Skip It?
Ooh, I played both, but Bop It.
Same, same.
Oh no, no, no. Oh, Skip
Oh,
It is where you skip the thing. Okay, I
mm-hmm.
was thinking Skip Bo, that's a card game,
Oh,
but
no, no,
Bop It.
no.
Bop It.
Skip it. Okay. Um, Slap bracelets or scrunchies?
Slap bracelets.
I loved me a slap bracelet. Rugrats or Hey Arnold?
Oh.
I know.
I'm I watched both a lot.
Yeah,
I'll probably say Rugrats because I feel like I
same.
loved Rugrats, but I
Me
also
too.
loved
And
Hey
that's like
Arnold.
OG. Yeah,
Yeah.
like OG.
Yeah.
And Hey Arnold, like some of the characters would annoy me. Like Helga annoyed me, but like
Yeah.
Rugrats, like they didn't annoy me. I just was like,
No.
oh,
No, I
Angelica's
loved
such a bitch.
Rugrats. I still think about
Yeah,
them
yeah.
sometimes too. They gotta
Yes.
go to the hopsicle or whatever he said.
Yeah. Yes. Jordan will like mix up some letters still to this day, and I think of like Rugrats. Um, Furby or Tamagotchi?
Ooh, Tamagotchi.
Same. Furbies were crazy.
I loved a Tamagotchi.
Mine would just like keep going off in my
Yeah, I
closet.
feel
I'm
like they
like,
would just
I turned
randomly
you
go
off.
off.
I turned you off.
They were
Bagel
possessed.
bites or pizza rolls?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I know these are so good, right?
Okay, so today, bagel bites all day. As a
Really,
teenager, as a teenager, I could put away pizza rolls. I would
dude.
make
I
myself like
still
20.
still love pizza rolls, but nowadays you can put them in the air fryer and then you dip them in ranch.
Ooh, I bet they're so good.
Girl, girl.
Okay,
Jordan loves pizza rolls, so
I
like
eat
we
them weird.
had
I
them.
found out
Uh,
recently. I eat them
Okay,
weird.
how
Because
do
I
you eat
tried to
them?
explain to Parker how I eat them, and he was like, "You're a fucking psychopath."
Like, like,
Because you
how do
know
you eat
how,
them?
okay, so when they came out of the oven, they were always so hot, right?
Yeah,
So, and I remember literally doing this watching like Viva La Bam or Jackass.
yeah.
And I would nibble off a corner, and then I would
Uh-huh.
like, and then I end up nibbling off that whole little side, and then I like open it like a pocket, and then I would like get some air out, and then I would like squeeze all the stuff out into my mouth, and then I'd eat the bread.
Ready? I do this.
You do? Shut up. Shut up. Okay, I'm telling
I
Parker.
like I like the bread at the end.
Yes. I don't
Yes.
know why. It's better that
I
way.
don't know why. But I eat a lot of weird things. Like I know I don't think I have Pop Tarts on here, but Pop Tarts I like to go all the way around and then save the middle part for the end because it's like the best part.
Do you know what I
So I
think I
feel
do?
like
What I also haven't had a Pop-Tart in a long time.
yeah.
I literally break off the edges. I don't even eat them. I just eat the middle.
Did you have your crust cut as a kid?
I'm sure I did,
Yeah.
but I think it was just me always being like I was just I've always been so silly where like sometimes I like will do things and I'm like, oh, it's just not worth the calories. I don't I'm not gonna enjoy that. Like I'm not gonna eat those. So then I
Oh,
do certain
okay.
things like that where I'm like, well, no, it's a waste. It's a waste of my calories of
Well,
the day.
and now thinking back to it, like right at this very second, my mom used to cut off my crust because I'd be like, I don't like it.
Hmm.
And she started to tell me that if I ate the crust, I would get curly hair. And now that I'm thinking about it, that was a fucking lie.
That is so funny. You got to bring that up to her.
Like
She's
I
coming on
just
the
thought
pod,
about it.
Chris. You're coming on the
Yeah.
pod.
I know, I
Gotta have
just
a
thought
word
about it.
with you.
I'm like, she probably lied to me so that she didn't have to cut off my crust. Because how annoying is that? When you're like in the middle of something, you have to make a sandwich and you have to cut off crust. Like,
Yeah.
so she probably just lied to me and told me I would get curly hair because, like, I don't have curly hair. Yeah, my
Yeah.
hair's wavy, but like, I don't have curly hair. I just thought about it. Ah,
That's so
okay.
funny.
A few more. I'm gonna rapid fire since we only have a couple minutes.
Okay.
Dunkaroos or shark bites? The fruit snack.
Dunkaroos. I don't know what shark bites are.
For show, for show. You would know if you've seen them.
Okay.
Game Boy or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. TLC or Destiny's Child?
TLC.
Same.
Really? Okay.
Uh, yep. I mean, yeah. Brittany or Christina?
Brittany.
See, I feel like if I had to choose, I mean, I even had Christina Aguilera's like Christmas album.
Okay.
So
I
like,
mean,
I'm
as a
like,
teenager,
cute.
I think I liked Christina more. I loved her stripped album when she was doing
Yeah,
Dirty.
yeah.
I thought she was
Yes, yes.
the greatest thing. But like
Yeah.
Child,
I know.
I
I
remember
know.
having Britney
Yeah,
Spears CD, all of the things,
true.
doing her
True. You're
dances
right.
to the music
You're
videos,
right.
all the things.
You're right. Same, same.
Okay, one more.
Hula hooper. Okay, hula hooper. Oh, okay, well, let me make it a good one.
Or just do a couple. I don't know. We got less than a minute.
Okay, hula hoop or pogo stick.
Hula hoop.
Hula hoop. Gushers or fruit by the foot.
Oh, gushers.
I know. I think I gotta say fruit by the foot. I think I gotta say it.
Okay, okay.
Saved by the Bell or Boy Meets World.
I didn't watch either really.
Okay, I don't know. They were both good in their own way. I can't think. Hollywood Video or Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Same. Headbands or butterfly clips.
Butterfly clips.
Same. Okay, we gotta wrap it up because we only have
Okay.
a minute.
Well, thanks for listening. We'll be watching Paradise season 2. Not sure what else, but we'll keep you posted on Instagram. So follow us there.
All right. Bye.